Hi there, I'm Skip, and she's...
I'm Ernestine.
Oh, yeah, you're Ernestine.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Keep forgetting who I am.
I like what you have on there. I like your
Thank
top.
you. British.
British?
Yes, British.
Trying to be royalty. Yeah.
Yes, me and
This is Skip
Princess.
versus Ernestine, brought to you as always by FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. We get into it about everything in the world, everything under the sun.
And then some.
But I'm going to start with a couple of your comments. First one from Dion79, who says, #free Hazel.
Oh,
She's stuck
Free
back in
Hazel.
the room. She's stuck because of
yeah.
evil mother here.
Yeah.
She just won't let her out. I would bring her out right now, but that's
Bring
just
her
me.
out. I don't care.
You don't care?
Let her crawl over you. Let her jump all over and drown you out.
All right, we'll do a little show here, and then I'll go get her in a few
All right,
minutes
good,
here.
good idea. Okay.
And this is from Mitch Schroner. I hope I pronounced your name right, Mitch. SHRAUNER 7960. Skip, you and Ernestine have such a good, healthy tension. Thank you.
That is true. Tension.
I love your honesty with each other. I believe
That is
you,
true.
Skip, that with your unique personality, she is the only one for you.
Yeah.
No doubt.
They broke the
The
mold with
only
him.
one. One of one. Ernestine, you have honest female input, and
Thank
I
you.
do see the tension, but also love is very much there. I would say
Well,
yes. She
that
would
is
say
true. Lots of tension.
lots of tension,
There's
lots of
love.
love. Wouldn't last without the love.
Right.
Lasted for 20 years,
Yeah.
right?
19, but who's counting?
Well, 2005 to 2025 is 20 years, no?
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
All right. I guess if you figure it
Can't
out.
get a break.
Oh.
Now, before we continue, we have a few issues we have to address, if not tackle, if not tear apart. This is, you have a hot button for this one, the Tilly Norwood story, the AI story of the
insane.
week.
Crazy.
About the actress, can I say it's actor?
I guess
but
she's.
yeah,
I don't think, but she's not real.
she's not real. She's a
So
she
she's a
AI.
Pixel generated.
Okay, and you're out of your mind for
Well,
it.
I
You
think it's
sent it to me.
terrible.
You said this is crazy because agents were calling, wanting to represent her. She looks great, but she's not real.
She doesn't exist. It's
She
like,
doesn't
do you
exist.
remember that movie with Al Pacino?
I do.
Called Simone.
Because
If
you
you haven't
made
seen
me
it,
watch
you should
it.
watch it because it was done a couple of years ago before any of this.
A couple of years ago. It's old. No.
Well, we were together, so how long? It couldn't be older than 20 years. It's not older than 20 years. Maybe it's 10 years.
I don't think we watched it when it came out. You had already
Yes.
seen it with
no,
your former
I watched it with you.
beau.
No, I didn't. I watched it with you.
Not
We
originally.
watched it together. Yes. I don't think.
She's
I don't
confused me with
think
a previous
what
boyfriend,
year,
obviously.
it is not over 20 years old. Anyway, Al Pacino, they create this woman named Simone
Yeah.
out of pixels.
Yeah.
And the world is going crazy over how
The world is
beautiful
going
she
crazy.
is, and he
Yeah.
falls in love with her.
He does.
But she doesn't exist, and that's what this
Same
is like.
idea. Okay.
It's crazy, and you're taking away. This is what This was when the actors were striking, when the SAG last 2 years ago, I guess it was now, when there was the actors strike.
Yeah.
You can't do this. Do you know how many people you would be putting out of work and all of these creations that aren't real, taking away jobs, also writers and screenwriters, and it's just, where does it end?
Okay.
Where
so
does it end?
when it
I
comes
don't
to
know.
creating screenplays
Yeah.
or actors who can act in ways no human ever has acted, that, so to speak, trumps AI, because AI has to, it has to be built on everything that has been, right?
Right, you're inputting information, and all they're doing is they're accumulating from the past.
It's all past.
So
It's
it's
all
an
been
old
done, but
episode that they kind of,
Okay, so
spit
as
out
they
a
say,
new one.
there's nothing original in Hollywood. Well, that's not true. It's
No.
just not true, because we see things fairly frequently where I say, well, I haven't seen that
Right.
before. We're going to talk about some things that we've
You
seen.
can't.
I mean, hate to keep going back to Woody Allen, but we've been on
Oh, I
a
don't
jag
care.
here
I
lately
think
where
he's incredible.
we've rewatched some of the
Yeah.
early Woody Allen. Well, no one could do that.
No.
It's genius. It's
Genius.
human genius. And so you can have AI write you a script, but it's going to be a compilation of
what Woody
many
created already.
previous scripts. Yeah, I don't know how close it could come to Woody's script, but it's just going to be what was,
Yeah.
not what is to
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And this woman that they create, she's not real.
So can she act, or she can act in bits and pieces the way previous actors or actresses, if I can be that, have acted? You can compile
Yeah.
bits and pieces from the greatest, I got to go female here, female actors
Right.
ever, and you can make a composite of them,
Yeah.
and then she could act in a movie
But she's
that
not
was
real.
AI generated.
But it's almost
Well,
like
I
a
know she's not.
cartoon.
Okay. well,
Cartoons aren't, I mean, Minnie Mouse wasn't a real mouse. It's a drawing that then becomes, it's an animated, you know, what was the movie, remember, with, what was that called, with the bunny? Oh, God, it was, she was the sexy, hot, you know,
yeah.
can't remember the name of it, but.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
She was hot looking. She's not
She
real.
was. Okay.
So this is just
right.
insane that the world, we have to even say anything about this. It's ridiculous.
But I don't believe that writers will get replaced. Maybe sitcom writers will, because they just keep regenerating the same plot lines.
But sitcoms, there are writers that are creative and they're writing really cool shows. It doesn't mean they should be replaced by AI. You can't. I don't believe in it, so I'm sorry. AI can help with other things, maybe. I don't know, if they're genius robots that can help healthcare or whatever.
sure
but
there are.
I don't think entertainment. I think you still should employ actors and writers and directors and
I understand.
people that are creative.
Okay.
So that's my 2 cents.
All right, back to the real world. We now hear that Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban have split after 19
20
years.
years, yeah.
20
It's so
years.
sad. And I find it sad in the sense that they have 2 teenage daughters, and, you know, they had bad times over the 19 years. He had been accused of cheating, and then they reconciled again, and so they've had hard times, and she just lost her mom, and I just feel bad that when anybody is going through that, I just don't think, and they said that she's having a hard time. He's on tour, and she was trying over the summer to keep the kids occupied while she's working, and I don't think it's easy for anybody, and so I feel bad, and it's all over the news, and it's just terrible when that happens. I just think it's bad.
So when they first got together, I thought it was like kind of an arrangement or something, but again, I haven't followed closely the way you have.
But I mean, I thought, wow, that's so cool. He's a rocker, but he's Australian, and she's Australian, and she's this really one of the top actresses in the world. And these 2, rock and roll and actress, got together, and then they seem to be okay, but nobody, as my mother would say, no one knows what happens behind closed
No one
doors.
knows.
So
Agreed.
I just think it's sad. Too bad. It's not an easy
Okay,
thing.
the way I see her, and I obviously don't know her, so this is strictly from a distance. She is what I call a cold-blooded killer in the acting sense, in
Yeah,
that she
well, she's
is
amazing.
driven
She is.
to act. She works hard, and she becomes her roles
She's incredible.
almost to a fault, where
She could play so many different roles, so many different
can,
characters.
but
It's incredible.
when you have someone that driven to not only work but perfect, and I don't know, I don't love her as an actor because she tries too hard for me. It doesn't come that naturally to her. I think she has to really turn it on to make it work.
I don't know. She's been doing it a long time.
She has, and I get it. And she does do variety and have width and depth and sweep to her abilities and capabilities.
I will watch most things with her.
Okay.
We've watched some really. The series she did with Hugh Grant was great.
It was.
That was a great series.
She can
The
play,
series she did with Liev Schreiber, that was great.
but she can play cold and creepy where
She can.
I think she has that in her where she is kind of unto herself. My whole point of this is it's hard to be married to that. That's a solo act. That's
but
someone.
he's also a big superstar in his
I
own
know.
right. So
I get it.
I don't know. It's just, I'm just saying just the fact that they're splitting up is kind of sad because it's sad. 19 years and they've two teenagers. I'm sure it's not easy. So
I'm sure it's not, but I'm not surprised
Yeah.
because in and of themselves, they're both solo acts where it's just hard to connect with somebody and stay connected.
well, he's touring. She's not. She's
Yeah.
on a movie set. So
Okay.
oh well. I wish them
And
the best.
Here's Ernestine's other favorite topic
God, here.
of the year.
Here we go. You
That
can see that. Here we go again. Here we go.
she is out of her mind about Jordon
I
Hudson.
mean, why are they putting her on the cover?
Jordon
of
Hudson
Us?
is now bigger than the Hudson River, right?
Well, the Hudson
is.
brothers, if you remember them.
I don't remember the
Okay.
Hudson brothers. She's definitely bigger than the Hudson brothers.
I mean, it's just
Okay,
ridiculous.
so she's on the cover of Us.
Yeah.
Who is the real Jordon Hudson? It's not who is
just
the real Bill
ridiculous.
Belichick. It's
No.
the real.
And then they have a whole spread.
Wow.
Who?
Wait, I haven't seen that
Oh
one.
yeah.
Oh wow.
She
Okay.
has more. And then it goes on and on and on. It's endless.
So-
it's either they had a really low week of news, and it's like a 6-page spread.
Okay. Heavily reported by like 7 reporters. I'm
Oh
sure.
my God! Yeah.
Okay, so the questions asked are, first it's touted as the truth about the sports world's latest polarizing figure.
That I have an issue with that. She's not the latest sports. What was it?
Polarizing figure.
Sports polarizing figure. Please. Are you kidding me?
Well, she has been. I
She's
mean,
not even in sports.
Well, she is now.
Oh,
She.
because she stands on the sideline and she's giving. What is she doing? Telling him what
I don't know, but
plays
she
to call?
became the significant other of
God,
what most
please.
people believe is the greatest coach ever in pro
He's
football
been
history.
losing, hasn't he?
Has he? I
So
said
then
that from the start.
if
He's
she was-
completely a product of Tom Brady.
If she was smart, she should be not standing next to him and moving away. As in Talladega Nights, Leslie Bibb says, "I go with winners."
That's true.
right? When
She does.
when
The picture's
Will
already
Ferrell
changed when he walks
starts,
back in the
when
door.
Will Ferrell loses
Yeah.
the race,
John
she
C.
goes with
Reilly.
John C. Riley, and they superimpose his face on the portrait, and Will comes home. He's
Sorry.
like, "Who's that?" And John C.
You're out.
Riley's living in the house, and she says, "Baby, I only go with winners."
Mm.
That's what she should look at this.
That's true. So it asks,
it
is she
just
the
gets me sick.
conniving vixen or the girl next door?
Oh, please.
And just for the record, again, he's 73, she's only 24.
24.
Okay. And then she posted on whatever Instagram, whatever site, but she said, I will not be cyber-bullied. They can burn me at the stake, but they will not burn out my light.
Oh,
she
God.
wrote.
The light that's shining
And
so
before
bright.
Belichick, she dated a 65-year-old, aha,
She seems to love older men.
who says, and is quoted in this piece, the 65-year-old says she's wise beyond her years.
Oh my God! Yeah, she's wise
And
to know
she
where
reportedly,
to go.
according to their reporters on and Us, she's disenchanted with immature guys her age. I could see that for sure. Well, I could.
Oh, what are you
And-
talking about? There's a 24-year-old guy can be smart. I know a lot of young guys that are not.
Most
Idiots.
not.
Oh, please.
Well,
Well, how is she so worldly?
don't know.
Beyond her age.
I don't know. Wouldn't she miss something?
She worked in a hair salon.
I know, but she was like
She
in
was
the
a
Miss
Miss
Maine.
Maine. Well,
And,
that
and she
gives
would
her a
wear
lot
her
of
sash around the
salon that would get a lot of
Okay.
people coming in. So that's worldly.
Okay, so Us
don't know, I'm
piece
just
goes on to
sick of
say
it all.
she wants to be treated more than just having a sexual relationship and have a deeper connection with her older boyfriends.
I'm just tired.
Friends of Belichick say he's smiling more than ever.
Wow.
Okay,
Well, he never smiled before, so any smile is more than ever.
that's true. That he now trusts her implicitly with his media image, and she's called, he calls her his idea mill. Okay.
He needs
Muse,
some
creative
help.
muse.
He
Okay.
really, honestly.
The salon owner that she worked for says she has star quality. Okay? She has become her own brand. Okay, I'm going to repeat what I told you. I think the conniving one here is Belichick. I think he knew he was up against it at age 73 to break in as a college football coach whose lifeblood is recruiting kids who are mostly 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
Not only high school kids, but kids at other schools who come to him through what's called now the portal, where you can say, I don't want to play at this school, I want to come and play for Belichick.
Right.
And you can now
Right.
pay college football players or
Right.
any kind
I
of players.
agree. They shouldn't
So
be paid, but
Belichick, I think, not that he's not got the hots for her, I get that part because she's 24, but he's also saying, I need someone to connect to the young boys, you know, like boys everywhere. I need them to say, oh, Belichick still got his fastball, and create a lot of buzz around his arrival in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, to coach North Carolina, a moribund program that has needed a big publicity shot. And the point is that he got
because she's standing there with him, a young guy is going to say, oh, I should play here because he's got a 24-year-old?
She and he
is
are now on the
insane.
cover of Us magazine. And kids,
So would that make
kids see
somebody
it.
say, I want to go to that school?
It just raises your eyebrows like, Belichick's got it going. She's something.
And these guys must be like, they have no IQ.
Well, you could be right. But
I mean, if
they're-
that's the
they're
merit,
just
that why you
kids.
want to go to that school is because this guy is on the cover of Us.
Bill
with some
Belichick's got a hot
24-year-old
girlfriend.
girl.
That's impressive to young guys. They're like,
God,
he's
what
got
is
it.
happening to this world?
Well, I mean,
between
it's-
an AI actress that doesn't exist
That
and
could
this
have happened
guy, I'm
100
about to
years
check
ago.
out, man. Huh?
No, it could have happened 100 years ago where the old guy's got a hot young chick, you know?
So
and
what does that mean? I mean, an old guy can have a hot young chick because he has a ton of money, so that gives him credibility because he has a big bank account.
I don't think this was all about bank account. I think
Well,
this
he's
was
got
partly,
status.
I know, but it's partly about clout. It's about platform, it's stage. She knows she's going to be on a national stage as
guess.
soon as she links up with him and becomes his girlfriend. As long as he doesn't keep her in the shadows and he presented her to the world, then obviously she's going to be on a national stage that dating the 65-year-old she never would have been on because nobody cared who he was.
Do you think that if there was another coach, I don't know all the college coaches, I mean, I do, but I don't know their names, I know them by faces, and he wasn't as visible as Bill Belichick, do you think that she would have gone out with him? I mean, there are a lot of coaches that probably wouldn't put her out there.
Yeah.
If they were dating somebody, you don't even know who they date.
I mean, if Steve Sarkisian at Texas were dating a 24-year-old, I don't know, it would be a story. He's pretty big.
But there are
Lincoln
other-
Riley at USC.
I know
used to be at
Lincoln Riley,
Oklahoma.
but I'm saying in
Would
small
that be-
towns
it would
in
be
the
kind
middle
of a
of
story,
no-
but this is the GOAT coach, the greatest of
Right.
all time, according to
Well,
most people.
thanks to Bill,
Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady,
Yeah.
but if it was a coach that was in some small school somewhere, not a big school,
No.
do you think she would hook up with them if there was no
In fact-
media attention? That they would probably not want her because
There
if
have
you're
been
living
coaches
in-
who have fallen because they had affairs with younger girls who
Yeah.
worked in the athletic department, and they went down and out over it. I don't want to get into details.
No, but-
It's too sketchy. But
Yeah.
but the point is that in other cases, a 40-year-old coach with a 24-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Belichick's not married. It's not like he was having an affair
No,
with her.
right.
He's single. He was with this other
was
woman
with
for a long
that
time.
woman for a long time.
Yeah, and then they're not together. So
No.
he is single. So it's not like he's doing anything
Right.
quote unquote wrong.
No.
It's just 73 and 24 is
I don't-
pretty unheard of.
I don't care about the age, but I
Except
just
for
care
like
about
Anna Nicole Smith or one of those,
right.
right?
But it's not so much as the age as it is this craziness that he has made her. It's this John Derek, Bo Derek, Svengali.
Yeah.
Like he never knew media before
That's true.
until she came into his life. He's been one of the biggest coaches in the world. I mean, honestly,
No, but
for
he
how
needed
long?
to connect with college kids, high school kids.
So do you think this would have happened if he was still in New England?
No, he didn't need it in New England.
So what do you think would have happened then?
New England was the opposite of fanfare and attention. He wanted no attention.
Well, Robert Kraft probably would have said, this is not going to happen, right? I don't want this happening. Robert Kraft dated a much younger woman and didn't he marry her?
I believe he
But
did.
I don't know if this would have went
his
down the
wife
same
died.
way. Yeah, his
Yeah.
wife died, but I don't think this would have been welcomed as much if he was still at
I
New
know,
England.
but Belichick wouldn't have welcomed it because they were tight-lipped, closed-doored.
Right.
You know, they were very secretive and
Well,
private.
he never even in the post
He wouldn't give you a
conferences, he wouldn't even
second.
talk.
He
He'd
wouldn't
be
give
like
you
Pop.
any emotion.
Right.
Yes.
He'd be like,
he was worse
yes,
than Pop.
no.
Worse.
Right,
He was the
so-
worst ever. Okay, so they were do your job and
Right.
and close ranks, close doors.
Right, and win the game.
Close up, go win games, go win
Right.
championships.
So she's
This is
lucky she
different,
got him
but
on the
remember,
downward spiral
in pro
here.
football, you don't have to recruit anybody.
Right.
You draft them, so you get to
Yeah.
go choose them from a draft. This is free for all, Wild Wild West, where you can just go out and you need to talk. You need kids to know that you're the hot place to be because Belichick's got it going.
Yeah.
I think it's smart, and we haven't seen him go through a recruiting cycle yet because he just kind of walked in the door and took over what was already
Right.
there. What's already there, he's not doing much with because I think he got exposed over his last, 4 years at New England. One playoff game
Right,
in
right,
4
right.
years, and they got blown out 47-17 in that one and never made Buffalo punt, the vaunted genius defensive
Well,
coordinator Bill Belichick.
Again, here we have to look at this. Say he gets fired tomorrow. Do you think that she's sticking around, or it's Leslie Bibb saying, I go with winners?
If he retires, I say she's gone.
That's what I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
Case closed on that one.
he may want her gone. I don't know at that
I
point.
think he's just like a puppet at this point.
He's a puppet?
Yeah, I
Of
think she
whom?
pulls the strings.
Oh, he's the puppet
Yes.
master.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think he does rely on her for her media instincts.
But what could she know? Where's all the experience?
Well, she knows
she
knows
knows
how
how to put a
Instagram
sash.
works. Yeah.
Oh, Instagram and a sash. Okay. Anyway.
And now moving along to one
Enough
other
of her.
hot button issue for her
Oh, what else
that
do I
she
have?
takes out on me.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my fault.
Okay. Yeah.
So she met a car dealership owner the
Oh
other
no,
day.
I have brought my car to get
I
fixed.
know, but she was talking to the number 2 guy who introduced her
His
to the number 1
partner,
guy.
his business
Yeah.
partner, his partner
And-
in the business.
Yeah, and the partner, the other guy that you didn't know, turned out to be a giant
Big
Dallas
Cowboys
Cowboy
fan,
fan,
yeah.
as I grew up a Cowboy fan.
Right.
And
No, he said you should. He said I'm not really into sports, but my
Yeah.
business partner is.
yeah,
And then he said, oh, he's a really big Cowboys fan. And I said, oh, that's great. And then he sent me pictures of he has in his office all this old Cowboy, Terrell Owens, all old school Cowboy
Yep.
memorabilia.
Tony
And then when I
Romo.
brought my car in, I met the guy and he's really nice. But what I said to you, which is so funny, and I've had this happen to me a lot, the guys channel you through me. So we're talking, and then he just starts talking about, what did you think of, the Cowboys and what's his name?
Micah.
No, Micah, and also, what's his name, who owns the team?
Jerry
Jones. We got to get rid of Jerry Jones. What do you think? I said, no, I agree. I said, did you see the Netflix? I saw the documentary, and you know what? His sons, they need to get Steven out of there, and he's talking to me like I should, and so I'm doing the best to go back, channel you, but it's very funny that happens to me all the time. It happened to me with our doorman when we lived on
Andre,
54th.
yep.
Andre, I would come back from a weekend being in Connecticut with you when you were at ESPN,
Yep.
and I'd be bringing my luggage back, and he'd go, hey, what do you think of the game last night? I go, yeah, it was great.
It was great.
Well, did you think they
She
should have
knows
made
nothing.
that play?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I
they
guess
should have
so. I
made that
think so.
play.
That's what I thought. I mean, come on. How he can't. That is no way he's going to kick that 40-yard line. Blah 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 whatever. And I'm just like, does he not know I'm not Skip? But they all channel Skip through me.
You
And the
signed on
funniest
for
story
this.
I wrote-
You you accepted
The
this.
best story, and I will
Yeah.
just tell this quickly, is I go to that Sweet Greens where I get my salad almost every day.
Yeah.
And I went the other day, and one of the guys who works there, he knows me because I'm there all the time, and so he was giving me my salad, and he said to me, "What's your name?" And I said, "Ernestine." And I said, "What's your name?" He said, "Byron." And I said, "Oh, these are two old-fashioned names. Nobody names their kids those names anymore." He says, "Yeah, that's true." He said, "You know, I'm trying to think. The only Ernestine I know, there's a show First Take, and this guy, Skip Bayless, his wife's name was Ernestine." And I said, "I'm Ernestine." And he said, "No." I said, "Yes, I am." And it was the funniest thing that has happened to me ever, I think. That is so funny. And he's so nice. He's such a nice guy. And so we started talking about sports. And but that was too bizarre. Out of the blue to say, I only know one Ernestine.
Yeah. So the only reason I decided to be with you was I needed younger, hotter, hipper
Right. Someone
to attract the
right,
younger viewers
right,
to First Take.
Right, that was it. That was
so
me.
that was
Yeah,
it. So she
yeah.
became my Jordon
Yeah,
Hudson.
I was the Jordon
And we're
Hudson.
still together.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
But I haven't stopped yet.
did
As soon
happen
as
in-
I retire, she'll be gone.
It did happen to me on, I was at the Citibank on 8th Avenue in New York,
Yeah.
had my First Take hat on, and the teller said to me, "I love that First Take." He said, "There's a guy, Skip Bayless, I really like." I said to him, "Yeah, he's part of me with this hat."
See?
There you go.
You Jordon
Anyway.
Hudson me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm real. I'm not an AI.
You're not
thing.
an AI. I
Hope
can
me, I'm
attest to
real.
that. She
Uh-huh.
is
I am real.
extremely, sometimes painfully real.
Oh, yeah, and you're not. You're
I'm
not.
just me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
just
real
me.
enough. Yeah.
So speaking of the Dallas Cowboys,
Yes.
2 weeks ago we discussed on the show a woman in Florida who successfully fought off an alligator
Yeah.
that had her puppy in its mouth.
God, help him.
And she did save the dog, though her arm got bitten and
Yeah,
scraped.
but she was okay.
So last week I was asked on this show by a viewer if I would let the alligator eat Hazel
Oh, God.
for a Cowboys Super Bowl victory.
No, he'd let the alligator eat me for the Cowboys victory.
No, I wouldn't. But I said to the question last week, no way. I mean,
Right.
Hazel's the love of my. She accuses me of loving Hazel more than I love her,
Well, that's
which
true,
is
but that's
ridiculously
true.
wrong.
That is true.
But I do love Hazel,
So do I.
and I would die for Hazel. I would if an
God.
if an alligator had Hazel,
Well, I
would.
wouldn't let the alligator.
I know, but if you go after the alligator, maybe you're going to die.
I would, believe me, I love Hazel with my every ounce in being. But if I had to choose who's going to live, I would take you. I'm sorry.
Well, I would take you
Well,
over.
I'm
if
not
I had
sure of that too much, but
What are you talking about?
well, I don't
can
know. It
hear her.
depends
She's
on the
barking
day.
now.
I think you would maybe say, "Well, I'm sorry, I can't reach that far. I can only reach for this little dog. I can't reach. Let her go."
Like, what if a mountain lion? There are lots of mountain lions.
Yeah.
Like, see, it'd be more like a mountain lion if it had a hold of Hazel, and you were fighting to free
Yeah.
Hazel,
Free Hazel.
and you somehow got her away. You'd then be in danger of the mountain lion would want to eat you.
Well, I don't think you just throw the dog to it. Like, here, go ahead. No. I mean, I would beat it up as much as I
you
could.
would.
I mean,
But
I
so
would do
I.
my best.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's a terrible thing.
So this is from @NavInks. Skip surprised me with that Cowboys Super Bowl answer. Good for you, Skipper.
Oh, good. Okay.
But that was the only
Gets a
positive we
point.
got because we got a whole bunch of negative
Oh, I
reaction.
thought it was good.
This is from X from @mhertel, HERTEL7.
Yeah.
If the answer to the alligator question isn't yes in a heartbeat, then you aren't a true Cowboys fan.
Oh my God.
So I would let an alligator eat my dog.
Oh my God, that's
for a Super Bowl
horrible.
victory. I wouldn't. I
He's
just
bad,
wouldn't.
but I don't
And
think he's
I'm,
that bad.
I'm like a maniacal,
No,
fanatical
he's a psycho,
fan.
but I would hope to think that he's not.
The other
that
night during the
horrible.
Cowboy game, the 40-40 game, went overtime. I'm just out of my
No,
mind.
I heard the cursing.
I
Believe
just
me,
went
I
crazy.
heard the cursing on the
We're
other
gonna
side
get
of
to
the.
cursing in just a
Oh,
minute.
okay. Well, I heard it.
Well, I had to get it out.
Oh, please.
Two things
And
that
so did the
happened.
neighbors.
Okay, they can't hear me. You
Believe
can
me,
hear
they could hear you.
All right, this is Bono 24, maybe Bono 24. If you were a true diehard Cowboys fan, you would eat Hazel yourself
Oh my
for a Super Bowl.
God.
No, I would not. I would not. That's
What
wrong.
do you mean eat Hazel yourself?
Like fryer, I guess.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. I don't eat
This
fried
is
food.
terrible.
This is terrible.
This is like, what is the one with Anthony Hopkins, the movie?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I don't even want to think about it because I watched it one time and I still haven't recovered
Oh
from
my
it.
God.
Okay, this is at DS Chan Q. Your wife is an angel for putting up with your antics.
Yes.
She has her hands full.
Yes, thank you.
True.
I appreciate
Okay.
that. Thank
This
you.
is
thank you,
at
thank you.
Just for the 49ers who hate the Dallas Cowboys. We stole Charles Haley from you and it gave us 3 Super Bowls.
Here we go
Thank you.
into the nightmare stuff, yeah.
Okay, Skip, I'm going to be honest. This video is more entertaining than anything you've put out in years. So this is like a
Thank you.
positive, negative comment. So it's way better. What we're doing about Hazel, it was
Oh,
in-
I thought in general.
No, it's about-
Oh.
it's all about
It's
eating
all about
Hazel.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I thought it was in general.
Well, whatever. And then finally from Facebook, this is Adam Howland. We have better luck of getting struck by lightning over our Dallas Cowboys winning a Super Bowl right now, Skip. So again, he's saying you could go out and stand and hope to be struck by
Right,
lightning, and you'd
right.
have a better chance of being struck by lightning than we would of actually
Probably
winning
that's
a
true.
Super Bowl.
And it goes back to my car guy saying, get rid of Steven and Jerry Jones.
especially Jerry.
So.
All right, quick break from the action. Business owners are built differently, and there's nothing more satisfying than your business keeping up with you. When shoppers choose to buy your products, you can turn them into loyal customers with cheaper, faster, and better shipping with ShipStation.
Right. ShipStation.
There's a reason why so many successful businesses use ShipStation. ShipStation allows you to centralize label printing, order management, tracking, returns, and inventory in one easy-to-use platform. You can even create custom automations just for your workflow.
Okay. That's good.
Upgrade to shipping software that does more than keep up with your business. ShipStation propels it forward. Start your 60-day free trial. That's a pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good
At
deal. I gotta tell you.
ShipStation.com/ my first name's Skip. That's
'Cause there's nothing free.
ShipStation.com/Skip.
Nothing is free these days.
Okay, it is time for Skip and Ernestine go to the movies on the couch. But speaking of on the couch, you're going to have to hold down the fort for about 35
Oh,
seconds.
you're letting the lion out?
I'm going to let
Oh,
the
God,
warrior
I-
princess Hazel
Well,
join us
I didn't
because
bring any-
we have ridiculed her enough.
Okay, I don't have any treats. You're going to have to grab some treats.
Well, what if I just hold her?
Treats are up on the counter.
Okay, I'll bring the treats.
Bring the bag of
You think you can
treats.
talk to
Yes,
your
I can
fans
talk
because
to-
you're the
yes,
star
yeah,
of this
I'm the
show,
star of
and
this
they
show.
only
Yeah,
tune in for
right.
you. So
Yeah.
all you have to do is just sit and you're going to open your blouse a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
thought I would
Oh,
take my
okay.
blouse off.
Thank you. Just
Maybe
sit and
run
look
the other way.
sexy and pretty,
Yeah, okay,
and I will
just-
be right
just-
back.
Go bring her and the treats that are on the counter near your eyeglasses.
Okay.
Why he's
Eyeglasses
going to bring
is
her?
an old
This is
New
gonna-
York word.
It's in a bag. Yeah.
They're called glasses, not eyeglasses.
They're eyeglasses.
No, they're not.
This is going to be something now. He's going to bring her out. She's going to go bananas. Going to jump all over the place.
Hey,
And then he'll say to me,
Tyler's
you know,
here.
we shouldn't
Tyler's
really
here.
do
You
this
gotta go.
because
You gotta go see your mom. I
he's
got
going to go
treats.
crazy
I got
every time, but
treats,
I
okay?
can't talk
I
to
got
him.
treats and Tyler's here.
He's got his own
You
will.
gotta be good to Tyler. Okay?
I
He's
hear
here.
him. Now he's going to, he thinks he's the dog whisperer. He said, I can keep her in control. Oh, look who it is.
It's
oh,
little
hello.
Hazel.
Hazel has joined.
This is Hazel.
Hazel said if I could just have a tissue, I would be great. Oh, Hazel has treats
I
here.
don't think we needed to introduce the treats.
No?
You know what? We were doing fine without the treats.
Okay, well,
I don't
now
get the treats. We had a good plan in place here.
Okay, well, there we go. There's no more.
There's
no more.
There's no more. You
Okay,
gotta come
Hazel's
over here.
back.
You gotta come over here.
Oh,
now she's hyperventilating.
Hazel's hype. We gotta go. It's okay, Hazel.
It's okay. It's okay. She just got a little too revved up.
It's okay. There we go. She'll be okay in a second. There we
Just
go.
calm down. Calm down. Calm
go.
down. Calm down. Calm down.
There we
She
go.
does this occasionally.
She likes to honk occasionally. When I take her to get washed, she acts like a bird. So I say I have a bird. She goes, ah, ah, ah. Now she's doing the duck honk.
Okay.
Okay.
It's time for Skip and Ernestine go to the movies
Okay.
on the couch because we watched the last grand finale episode of Dark Wolf, and
So
we
good.
loved it.
Loved
he is
it.
really good.
Oh,
You know his name. I can't
yes.
think of his
Taylor
name.
Kitsch.
Taylor Kitsch.
So good. And Chris Pratt, so good. And
Your guy from
Helmsworth.
Black Sails.
Oh, my guy from Black Sails who played, I can't remember his name. Is it Tom Robbins? I think it's Tom Robbins is his name. And also the older Hemsworth brother,
Yeah.
who's
He's
really
good.
good. He actually was really good. I liked him. He grew on me.
Yeah.
But it is such
It's
a good
excellent.
show.
It's
I've
well
recommended
done.
it to
It's
a
clever.
bunch of my
It's
friends.
different.
It's very good. It's action. It's filmed all over
All
the
over
world.
the place.
It's like
this
a
is
Mission
big
Impossible.
budget.
Yeah, it's like Mission Impossible meets Jason Bourne.
And of course, we had the return of her favorite, Tulsa King.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Murders in the Building.
No,
Well,
Tulsa
Tulsa King, which was really good.
Sly is still at it,
Still
going
good.
strong. He can still take it over.
Yeah, he still is. He's really good.
He's good as a gangster.
Yeah.
He's got gangster.
I don't know
in
if the show is as good as the first couple of seasons. You know, it's kind of we only had one episode,
him. Yeah.
but we're going to see another episode. I guess this week we
Yeah.
taped it.
We did.
First couple of seasons were just really good, and then what happens is sometimes they go off.
And then randomly, we started watching the Charlie Sheen documentary the other night. Is it
I
on
loved.
Netflix?
Yeah, I think
on
it's Netflix. Yeah.
And we watched all of part one. It's
Yeah.
2 parts, but
I loved it.
it's compelling. It's riveting.
He's so honest.
It's engrossing. He's just sitting in a diner at the table, and he's just spilling his
Well,
guts.
they were just asking him questions. He's just being honest, and
Yeah.
he has lived a life. He looks the best. Francesca and I, my best friend Francesca and I were talking about it, and she had said to me before I watched it, she watched it, and she said, "I got to tell you, he looks the best he's looked in so long. He looks incredible."
Really?
I thought
I
so.
thought he looked
Yeah.
a little weather beaten.
No,
but
I think he looks great,
he's been through the mill.
and he's such a nice guy.
So he has obviously terrible substance abuse problems, but he's been sober
He's
for
sober
7 years, I
7
think he
years.
said. And yet, why did he keep self-destructing with crack cocaine and, it's okay.
And
It's
they're
okay,
really
it's
good
okay,
interviews
it's
with
okay,
John
thank you.
Cryer, who was his
Yeah, who doesn't have a lot of use for him because he self-destructs, and I think
he was on, what was it, 2.5 Men?
Yeah, and I think he sort of
Well, that must have
tore
been a
that
tough
down.
ride for John Cryer because
Yeah.
that was during the height of his substance abuse.
Yeah.
They interviewed
No, it's
Denise
okay, it's okay,
Richards,
it's
his
okay.
ex-wife.
yeah.
Emilio did not want to be interviewed,
No,
or
and
Martin
neither did
Sheen.
Martin Sheen, his father.
I guess they did not want to dredge
Okay, so
up
here's
all
my
this
point
stuff.
about substance abuse. I grew up around it. So there has to be a reason that you want to escape. What is it about your life you don't like? And to me, what came clear was he just thought from day one in acting that because his father was a famous actor and because his
Younger
older,
brother.
as,
He's
wait, Emilio's older.
younger. I thought, was
I
Emilio?
think he's older. He's older.
I thought Emilio
well,
was
he's already
younger.
established. No?
Well, I mean, he was established, but I thought that was why. The older brother, there's the older, I'll have to look it up, but I think he's the younger brother.
no, I think Emilio's
Okay, I'll
older,
look it up.
no?
You can go ahead with your
Okay.
point.
Well, my point is, what came clear is he just thought he was a fraud, that he got these jobs just because of his father and his brother, and that it was all going to come tumbling down when he got exposed one day, and so he never trusted that he was really that good. And he was.
Emilio is older,
That's what I said.
yeah, and then Ramon is
I don't know what Ramon is.
62.
Okay, whatever.
He's 60, so he's
60. Okay,
below
he's-
him.
He's the youngest.
He's the youngest male, and then there's
Male.
a sister,
There's a sister.
who's 58, yeah.
58. Okay. They had
So
some
he's
kids.
the younger.
But the point is, he grew up in Malibu, and Sean Penn was.
But they didn't have a lot of money.
Best
His dad was just a working actor.
yeah,
back
but then his dad, with Apocalypse Now, hit, and then
But
he
had
became.
health issues.
But he hit. He became
Yeah, he
a big
became a star.
Yeah.
But they were like back
Didn't he
then
do
working
West Wing
actors.
or one of those?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they were
okay.
actors. You
Yeah,
know,
they
it
were
wasn't like
actors. No,
today.
I understand that. Hey, you're
And they
doing a
grew
good
up,
job.
you know, just being friends with
Yeah.
all the other actors' kids.
Yeah. So the
The
point is.
footage that you see
But he
is
didn't
great.
trust himself. He didn't believe he was any good.
No.
And so if you don't trust yourself and you're having to perform for a living, well, at night you're just going to say, I got to get out of here. And the only way to get out of here is to like leave the planet, you know?
Yeah, and plus
Crack
he was so
cocaine.
young, and that was when Hollywood was with all the clubs, the crazy
no, I
clubs,
know.
and so, but I just think he's very honest and very real, and I'm glad that he's still around, and he's, knock wood, that he remains sober.
Yeah.
I want to see part 2.
We're going to see it.
Right.
That's
It's
our
gonna be
next
good.
date night. But we also went back in time. Forgive us. We're living in the past, but we got addicted to old Woody Allen, which we hadn't.
I'm not apologizing for that.
Okay,
How
but
can you
I'm just
apologize
saying
for watching
we
some of the
went
best
back
movies ever in the world?
Okay, but we went back to one that I hadn't. I guess neither of us had seen.
I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Curse of the Jade
Yeah,
Scorpion.
Curse of-
You'd seen it? I thought
I
you
saw
hadn't
it,
seen
no, I
Well,
saw
you
it.
acted like you'd never seen it before.
No, I told you I saw this
You're
once
faking.
before. No, I told you I saw this. You didn't see it. Helen Hunt, who was great in it.
It's really
Oh my
good.
God. Also, David Ogden Stiers, who played in MASH. If you watch old MASHes,
He's the magician.
he's got a prominent role. Woody is in it. It's got a cast of, just names upon names, and it is so well written
Oh,
and
Dan
acted.
Aykroyd's in it.
Dan Aykroyd is in it.
Plays the boss. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Helen Hunt's really
Helen Hunt
good.
is excellent.
Yeah. So all these actors wanted to work for Woody because he was the genius. You know,
And he
was.
still is.
Yeah. Anyway.
And I started watching last night while you were watching your game, Mighty Aphrodite.
You started watching it
Started
without
watching
me?
it. Yeah, but I didn't get that far because I fell asleep.
Because our guy Michael Rappaport
know,
was
Michael.
in that. He broke through in
I
that.
know. So I want to
and
watch
Mira
that too.
Sorvino won the
Mira
Academy
Sorvino won the
Award.
Academy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's.
So, and then we watched Murders in the Building.
we
you
always
mention
watch
it?
that.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to mention it because we have to.
Oh.
I mean, I have to.
Then I watched a good Hallmark movie called The Groomsman. It's really good if you watch Hallmark. Anyway, I watched it. It was a trilogy,
Thank
three movies based
trying
on
to find the treats.
groomsmen. Hey, what are you doing up there?
This is
Hello.
email Kelly
Hello.
from Alberta, Canada. Hello, Alberta.
I love Canada.
New season of Survivor just started. How many days do you think you could survive in the wilderness, Ernestine?
I gotta tell you, I don't eat meat, and I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat that much fish sometimes. So I don't know if I could live on berries, and then I would have to, it depends on where we are. If there's mountain lions or bears or.
Yeah. See, Hazel, you're going to go into detention again.
Hazel, what are you doing? Okay.
She wants the treats.
She
The
knows-
treats were a bad idea.
Oh, but I'll just
I'm going to
give
have
her
to take
2
her
more.
back and put her in
No,
a...
I'll just give her a
Hello?
couple more. Here's a couple more. But I don't know if I could last that long. You would probably last longer than I would in survival. I mean, I used to, when we were a kid, when I was little, my father, we used to go tenting
Yeah.
in Vermont.
Keep talking.
And we would tent in Vermont. Well, that's the end of Hazel. We would go tenting, camping. This was not glamping, this was camping. And we would go, my mother, my sister, my brother, my dad, myself.
Got
And I was little. And we would put up tents. We would be in the middle of Vermont. And there would be bears all around. And we would then go berry picking during the day. And my sister and I talk about this and laugh about this, how we did this. We would go berry picking in the backwoods in all the way Vermont by St. Johnsbury, all the way up in a little town called Hardwick. And we would go berry picking. We each had a pot. And then we would go, and my dad would say, oh, this bush, look, there's no more berries. We'd go get blackberries and blueberries. And we'd say, Dad, how come there's no berries there? He said, well, the bears took them all. And we'd be like, oh, okay. And now Joyce and
Okay.
I, we say, how
Say
did we
what?
survive that?
How did you survive that? It wasn't that hard.
What do you mean it wasn't that hard? Luckily, a bear wasn't around at that moment.
Okay. So would you survive or not? How long would you survive?
If it's cold, I don't like the cold. I don't know. I hate to sound like Private
She would
Benjamin.
survive for 4 minutes.
Maybe I'd do a day or two.
No, you
I wouldn't eat
No.
I wouldn't eat birds, like roasting birds or something. I could never do any of that.
Okay. I was a Boy Scout.
I was a Girl
I did
Scout.
camp. Okay. I would survive a lot longer than you would. I would figure it out.
Well,
I would get it. I could create some things.
what would you eat?
I would
Rocks?
eat berries.
Well, I would eat
Like a
berries. That's
bear.
what I said. You just stole my idea.
Yeah,
I said I was
okay.
eating berries.
I would eat whatever I could figure out how to
Would
eat.
you do what they did in, what was that movie, what was that called? K2, when they remember, no, the Andes, when they crashed in the Andes.
They
Remember
ate
that?
each other?
Yeah, they ate each other.
Great. No, I would not do that.
Well, then you
I
wouldn't
would
last
draw
that
the
long.
line at that. Well, who am I going to eat? Am I with you? I'm not going to eat you. This is disgusting. How did it get to this?
Well, that's what they did in the Andes. But are they saying you're alone?
I don't know what they're saying. Just how long would you last? in
Okay, you're
Survivor?
alone. Okay. So you'd last a couple
Next
of days.
question.
I
Thank
wouldn't
you.
last that long.
This is Ronald from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Hershey.
Is it Hershey
It's
or
Hershey. Hershey, Pennsylvania. I represented Hershey's when I worked for Edelman.
Sydney Sweeney, our favorite, has a new movie coming out where she plays a boxer and certainly doesn't look like the Sydney we all know and love.
That's true. I've seen pictures.
Do you like it when actors try to look completely different, like Charlize Theron in Monster, or prefer seeing actors in film the way they actually look?
Well,
Okay.
I think if it's a role, they have to change how they look. Renee Zellweger did it when she played Bridget Jones, gained all the weight. I was just reading this morning about The Rock. He gained 30 pounds for that new movie that just
saw
came
the
out.
trailer.
And now
Yep.
he's lost the weight, and he said it was really hard to
Yeah,
lose the weight.
I'm sure.
So I think it's just about method acting is like
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis. He took it to the extreme when he played Abraham Lincoln.
Did he?
Sally Field said that he never broke character as
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln the whole time
understand.
even when they weren't on set.
Method acting?
De Niro did it in Raging Bull.
He did?
I-
Okay, to the question, you know, we talked about Nicole Kidman. Did I love it when she wore a prosthetic nose to be Virginia Woolf in what was it called? The Hours? Wasn't it called The Hours?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it's how you win Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't love it. I don't really want to see Colin Farrell unrecognizably as
The Pelican?
Penguin.
Oh, Penguin.
Pelican.
Yeah, Penguin.
Yeah, the Penguin.
Penguin.
I don't love it.
Oh,
But it's the way you win awards is to change the way you look, right?
yeah.
It's crazy. Charlize Theron, Monster, see it, yeah. Okay. This is Omarion from Alexandria, Virginia. It should be from Hampton, Virginia. That's an inside football joke. I
Oh.
won't explain it.
Yeah, I'm not into sports.
I just saw the new Paul Thomas Anderson / Leo movie, and you end up sitting in the theater for 3.5 hours. I didn't love it, in part because I felt I was there forever. I understand that. How long do you think a movie should be, and do you get turned off from watching a movie when you see how long it will be? Okay.
Well, when you and I go to the movies, we usually look at to see how long the
We
movie
just
is
do.
for.
Yeah.
And then the last long movie we went to was a long time ago, but we went to see Scorsese's
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was about 3.5 hours,
It was
right?
3.5 hours, and I was okay with it, but I had to adjust my
Yeah.
RPM for it. I had to accept it was going to be 3.5 hours.
Well, when it's a good movie, then I'm really into it.
And
But if it's
I-
not a good movie,
yeah, as I
kind
look
of is
back
like
on
a
it, I liked it, but I didn't
dredge.
love it. So
Yeah,
Killers of the Flower Moon.
yeah, I don't know. So Once Upon a Time in America, wasn't that a two-parter?
Oh, I
You
don't
had
know
to
if
go
it's-
back to the movie theater, didn't they? That was Scorsese also, wasn't
I've
it?
watched that on cable.
Yeah, I thought that was a two-part. There were a couple of movies they made that you go back, wasn't it? I know. I'd rather have not a 3-hour movie.
Gone with the Wind had an intermission in
Yeah.
the middle of it.
I, for one, like a movie maybe 2 hours. That's a good movie.
What happens is a director gets so huge, so popular, even cult popular,
Yeah.
that he can't edit himself anymore, that he falls so in love with his creation that he can't cut it. One thing about Woody Allen, I hate to keep harking back, but he was brutal on himself as an editor because his movies they're never more than, they're in the hour and a half range,
Yeah, you never
145-ish.
get 2 hours with him.
He
Never.
just knows that's enough of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And he can divorce himself
And
from
the
his
editing
creation.
is great in his
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. It's just
Like the other night, we were going to watch the last Mission Impossible, which I had
yeah,
not seen.
Yeah, It's on
And
cable,
we were
and we
watching
looked
it, and
at
it
it.
was
and
like
was
over 3
It was over 3
hours.
hours, and I said, "There's no way. I don't care how
I don't
great it
wanna
is.
see
I don't.
it.
I don't even want to start." And we didn't.
No. So I just am not into the 3+, you know.
I don't get it. At some point, I don't know, I'm thinking of Apocalypse Now. There's some great movies that would be 3+
Was
hours.
The Godfather? I can't remember.
Look, it's like writing. I do write, and I plan to write several more books. And the one thing about creative writing is, if it's really good, it doesn't matter how long it is. I've read paragraphs that were too long, and I have read books that looked this thick, that looked like they would be endless, and I read them in 2 nights because
Right.
you can't stop. It's just how great is it?
Yeah.
And if it's, I'm trying to think of a really long movie where I didn't mind it for a second. My rule of thumb is, do I ever do this?
Right.
If I glance at my watch,
Yeah,
that's a bad sign.
that's true.
Okay? All right. This is Bruno from Minneapolis. Skip, love seeing you swear on your new show. My new show is called
he
Arena
swears.
Gridiron. You can see it on
very
the
fun.
Arena YouTube channel. It is very,
Very fun.
It is crazy, but it's smart
He swears.
and it's funny. Okay. So Bruno goes on to say, it makes me laugh and smile every time. Ernestine, are you a swear or do you try to avoid swearing? That's a good question, because you didn't used to be, but maybe I've
Wait a minute, I always
negatively
did.
impacted you.
I grew up in a house that my mother and father both,
They swore.
they said curse words. I didn't grow up in a house that we didn't say curse words. It wasn't
I
anything that
did.
was bad.
I grew up in a house and in a church where you just didn't curse.
But-
It just was like beneath
But
you.
once you go, just because you go to church doesn't mean
No, I
that
understand.
if you don't curse, then you're a good person. And because I curse and I can go to church or I don't go to church, it makes me a bad person. I don't think that's how the rules go. Because there are people that go to church that are bad people. So
Well, obviously.
going to church doesn't make you a good person. Just like
Okay.
cursing doesn't make me a bad person. I don't know. Maybe it's a New York thing. People in New York curse.
There's just something about it that lowers you, lowers, Lowers, lowers you.
It's not like I walk around like, as they would say, a drunken sailor cursing all day
No.
long. But I'll curse if, I don't know, if I see something, I'll say something. But I don't always curse in front of, you know, if I go to a meeting or if I meet new people, I don't just stand there cursing.
I don't curse on my new show off camera when I'm talking to Aqib Talib or Gerald McCoy or my producer
Gil
Tyler
or
Korn
Gil.
or Gil, yeah, Gil. Any of the people on the cast, I just don't curse because I'd like to think I can find better words than those. But the way
Maybe
the
you have
language,
a bigger vocabulary than I do.
well, I probably do,
Oh, boy.
but I went to Vanderbilt.
Hoity-toity. I didn't go to Vanderbilt,
Okay,
so.
but you know, the way my psyche works is I can be above that and I can find a better word somewhere in my memory bank than that word. But sometimes there's no substitute. There's just
Well, you
to
do
ex-
curse.
I
When we have had fights, you
I
curse
definitely
at me.
curse.
So why don't you try to find a better word when you're fighting with me?
because our language, our fighting language, is curse language.
No,
Because-
your curse
No.
language.
Okay, well,
Look for a new
you
word.
curse at me too, but
Right.
okay.
But I'm
But-
known to be a cursor. You're
Okay.
not a cursor.
I'm not a cursor until I get mad. And then it's almost like I'm signaling you that I'm about to blow if I use the F word.
Oh my God, this is insane.
It's not insane. It's
Insane.
the truth. I'm trying to signal like I've hit explosion.
Right, but
where-
why don't you think to yourself, oh, let me think of a new word, because I know so many words because I went to Vanderbilt. I'm sure there's another
Because
word I
there's
can come
nothing
up
better
with.
than those words. And if I'm watching the Cowboys play by myself,
Yeah,
as I
which-
was the other night,
I heard I shouldn't even, I'm not even going to repeat the words that I heard coming out
well,
from
I
that
just
room.
used one word, and it's the only way
No,
to get.
you said a lot of
I
different
did
words.
not. I said one. I
Oh.
only say one. What other word? It's the magic word. It's MF.
Yeah, and then with that, then there's sometimes without the M, and then it's just the F, and then there's all different combinations
I
of
do
that
not.
word.
I don't.
Heard
I
them.
just
Next time I'm
screamed
going to tape it.
MF because
So you
I
think
don't.
that's good? I don't think that's good.
What do you mean? Is it good?
You
It's
can
my-
scream that,
It's my escape valve. I'm by myself. I'm with Hazel.
but I
and
hear
she-
it on the other side of
I
the
know
house.
you do, but I have to get rid of it. I have to let the
Well,
emotion,
why don't you look
the
up
anger get
your
out of me.
Vanderbilt dictionary and say, what
No,
equals
you're not
MF?
getting it. That's not.
I
it's,
could
it's
say,
the moment.
holy moly.
Okay, there's no word that is going to get the anger out of me. It's a release word, and it is the word, and it's.
You seem to have excuses for all
I
the
don't have
times
many
when
excuses.
you do something.
I'm admitting publicly that I use the MF word.
Right, but in regular life, you can't use that word because why?
I just told you why. Because it's beneath my dignity.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
going to walk around saying, I'm just going to say the word.
No, not that word.
Okay, and
Other
by the
words.
way, on the show, I don't generate the word myself.
Or you just repeat somebody else's
like,
words.
Like if they say,
Fuck that.
or if they say the Cowboys are fucking trash,
Right.
pardon my language, then if I say they're not fucking trash,
Right, so you're
they're
just
fucking
reiterating
garbage,
what they're
right?
saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
all right. But I'm just
Okay.
using the word, or sometimes I use words. We had a quote the other day from Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator, I'm going to fuck your world up. And I just said what he said, but I haven't chosen yet to say, oh, that's fucking crazy. Like just to one of my opponents, so to
Right.
speak, or my combatants
Partners,
on the show.
yeah.
Partners. Yeah, you don't like me to fight with them, so I love them all. I'm having fun with them.
Blame it on me. I don't care if you fight with them. You're sitting there,
Okay,
not
you've
me.
told me calm down and don't like drive them away where I want to compete so hard, so I've tried to gear it down
Oh, okay.
thanks to your
Thanks
advice.
To me. Okay. Well, I'm glad I can help.
But cursing is it's an escape valve for me, but I don't go around cursing because I didn't grow up. My mother cursed one time in my whole life when she was so drunk. She was on her last legs right before rehab, and I came home from Vanderbilt one night. I'd driven all the way from Nashville in one day and night. It's like, how long would I take?
500 miles?
Yeah, it's like, I can't remember what it was, 12 or 13
Whatever.
miles, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I just drove all the way through after a final that I took. So it's real late at night, and I come
Right.
home, and my father had gone, run away with one of her girlfriends. And I walked from the driveway up. We had a back walk to the back door, and I've got all my bags with me, and I see that her bedroom window is knocked out, and there's glass all over. It was knocked out from the inside, and I'm like, what just happened? And the door's left open, and I go in, and she's just lying on her bed, and she's so drunk she can't even speak.
Oh, God.
And I won't say what she said, but she used the SH word, because she would just tell me, I'm shit, like I've hit bottom. And that's the first, my mother said that to me, and when she said that word, I was like, I know you have hit bottom.
Maybe your mother should have cursed all the years before it, and then maybe she would have been better.
Even my father didn't curse, but nobody cursed, and nobody cursed at church.
They didn't curse, but they were both alcoholics, and they weren't really good people.
One time I was at a church party, just real quick. I was at a church party and we were playing cards. It was like, it's called Afterglow on Sunday nights when the parents and the kids would all go to somebody's house. And so we're in the backyard in the summertime and we're playing cards.
Yeah.
And whatever game we're playing,
Poker.
canasta, I don't know what we're playing.
Yeah.
And I needed a card and I drew for it to win the hand. And I got the wrong card. And I was like, oh, help me. And when I said, oh, hell, the whole place stopped like I said hell.
Oh, my
Like I said hell at a
God.
church
Oh, my
gathering,
God.
right? And I was
That's
so
too funny.
embarrassed. I looked around like, I didn't say hell. I said,
my
oh, help me.
God.
You did? It sounded like, oh, hell. Okay, so that's how bad it was.
You
My
really
church
grew
crowd.
up in a sheltered
Hypocritical.
world. Yeah, very sheltered, hypocritical world.
course,
I didn't grow up in it.
every girl in church I'm having something with, so that's
Yeah, and every girl in church, they all got pregnant at 14 years old. So, I mean,
some truth to that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
some
not
truth to
making it
that.
up.
Okay. All right, let's try 2 more
Okay.
quick questions.
All right.
Now let's try this one. This is Selena from Boston, Mass. Rihanna just had her new baby. Which quote-unquote celebrity mom do you think is the coolest ever? That's a cool question. Celebrity mom, coolest
Celebrity mom. Celebrity mom.
ever. Want me to go while you're thinking?
You could go, yeah.
Okay, so you actually brought this up to me the other day and it triggered. But I grew up watching Bewitched. Surely you've seen Bewitched
Yes,
somewhere on
it's
some
iconic.
network. Yeah, it's just iconic. And
Still is
Elizabeth Montgomery, Samantha, who obviously had kids in the show.
running. Yes. She had kids in real life.
She had kids in real life. She was the coolest
Yeah, she
and
was
the
hot,
hottest
yeah.
all at once.
Yeah, she was,
Coolest and
yeah.
hottest. So to me, on the screen, it would be Samantha.
Right.
And, and then I start thinking about it. I thought Victoria Beckham was really sexy.
I love her.
Wasn't she
She's-
posh?
Yes.
Spice?
I buy
Yeah.
her makeup.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Wow.
I have
Well,
her
she
face
became
makeup right
a
now.
mom, and
She's got let's see, Brooklyn. She's got the daughter. She has 3 or 4 kids. She's hot. She
Hot
is.
and
I
cool.
love her. She's very cool. I do like her.
all
I
right,
do.
those are mine.
I mean, if you go back to TV, everybody loves Florence Henderson. She was the Brady Bunch mom,
Okay.
And in real life, I don't know. I guess, Jennifer Lopez has kids. It's like now everybody has kids who
Yeah.
they're young. Everybody. Millie Bobby Brown with
That's
Bon
true.
Jovi's
That's a good
son.
one, yeah.
They just adopted a kid. So
Okay.
I don't know.
And finally, from Kelly from Pittsburgh, PA, the new iPhone was just released. How well we know. We walked through the mall on
Yep.
Saturday, and the
Line is around
store
the
is just
store.
like
yeah.
overwhelmed. Are you the type of people who want the quote latest and newest technology, or are you happy with what you already have?
I always call Aaron,
He's our guy, our
whiz,
tech guy.
our whiz tech guru, and I just called him. I said, "What do you think of that 17?" He said, it's not really worth buying if you're looking for anything that's spectacular. It's not really. It's got not major bells and whistles on it. I would wait until another phone comes out. He said. So I said, okay, but I have a 15 phone. You have the same phone.
I have the same phone.
I don't do anything on my phone except text and look at emails and Google stuff. I'm not a movie watcher. I'm not a game player.
No.
I don't do anything like that. So I just need basic. I would
And-
like to get the flip phone. I read that the flip phones, some
I
of the
know,
flip
it's
phones are
coming
better.
back.
You love your flip phone.
I did for a long
It was so
time.
nice, those Star
It was
Treks
cool.
or whatever they were.
Yeah.
They were small, and now they're going to
Tiny.
be coming
I mean,
back.
it's just like in the
Oh
palm
yeah,
of
it
your
was
hand.
great. You could just put it in your pocket. You could try to put this phone in your pocket. It's hard. They
Yeah.
were good. I would like to get those, and I loved a BlackBerry. Blackberries were really good. Blueberries. What
Yeah.
about you?
I just do whatever Jordon Hudson here tells me to do.
Yeah, I tell him what to do.
Whatever
Yeah.
is the
Whatever's
latest,
hot and
hottest.
cool, that's what-
She shows me,
I
she
just show
directs me.
you,
I just
yeah.
do whatever she says because she runs my life.
Yeah, I'm
She's
Jordon
my
Hudson.
idea mill.
I'm
She's
your
my
idea-
creative muse.
I'm your idea mill. Yeah, I can't
So it's all up to her.
take care of myself, but I take care of you.
That is it. I forgot to say what episode this or what round this was at
round
the top of the show. But this is it for
42.
42 in honor of the great Jackie Robinson.
Oh, wow.
42.
Wow, Jackie Robinson,
this
that's
is
pretty
round
cool.
42, and
That's
it
good.
just ended. And we will see you next week. If in fact we're still speaking,
We'll be speaking.
and whether Hazel is still
She's
speaking
here
to
in
her
spirit and in
after
the back
she
room
put her back in
yelling
the doghouse.
with treats. Peace out.